You couldn't buy a seat in this place. You'd be very lucky if you're ringside, but you know what? Watch it from home, you've got everything on a plate.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. There's a counter shot. They exchange punches. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Well done with that counter shot. Perfect counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Catch and shoot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Those counter punches have to hurt. How about that time counter shot? That counter punch caught him clean. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place. They will spot it.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep...
On to the second round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can't find a home for that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip, use your footwork, drive your opponent crazy.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Punch, counter punch. Someone tell these two, hold her right there. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do different? The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Both men step back for just a moment. The straight right just misses. As we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Do you believe this? Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
There's always a way.
On to the fourth we go. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Won't give us a second to catch our breath. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter. A perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. Back into the fray here in round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? They better start respecting each other's punching power. A judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Try to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What are they telling them? How are they going to get through this?
He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Come on.
There's the bell for round 6. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Shot. Quick punch scores. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. That counter shot lands. Fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. About Leonard in that last. And there's the bell for round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Wasn't ready for that counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter punch. Good punch. And they figure out the combination to this sink.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
That uppercut can't get through. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round.
What are you doing?
You know that bell was...
This fight, and now you're going to let him get back in.
And we enter the 8th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And counter punching. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Counter punch caught him clean. Beautiful counter shot. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. His stamina is off the charts. That punch scores. That jab not going to score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Another win, another unanimous
That's it, nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Switch back.
Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident, that's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
One, two, three, four, five. Give me your gloves.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths.
Let's go.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Quick southpaw.
Look at me.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Have you ever wanted to fight alongside the fishes? Well, we're about to do it here at the beautiful Atlantis. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Leonard. He's 175 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And standing across the ring from him in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, 5'7" tall, tipping the scales at 140 pounds, bang on, with a reach of 47 inches.
This
Sugar Terrence Bud Crawford.
This bout is scheduled.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Beautiful left hook. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Those counter punches have to hurt. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
So much firepower here. That jab misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. And down goes Crawford. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you still want to fight?
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength, and preparation is how you are going to deal with this.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Good counter punch. Couldn't land that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He threw a punch and just got countered. Swing and a miss with the hook. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Beautiful counter shot. Catch and shoot. Nobody home with that hook. Perfect count. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. That bell could not have... And there's the bell for round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The stamina is off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Good counter punching. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. It's all offense all the time. Nice counter. Beautiful counter punch. They're both trying for a knockout. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that...
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That counter punch caught him clean. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. That counter shot lands. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain with a brain.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Talk about a one-sided... Time for the 5th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
shot. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. That jab doesn't score. They exchange punches. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. This is the beginning of round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Perfect counter lands. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
He just misses with that jab. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? defense on the right uppercut. Nice counter punch. Just missed with that hook. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. After what we saw. And they're back at it again here in round 8. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Perfect counter lands. And he just missed with that left jab. Nice defense with that jab. Crawford is dazed. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Good counter punching. You don't want to trade shots. Nice counter. Tried to score with a jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Sugar Ray's in trouble. And that's it. A unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
fight. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Let's do it.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? Get out there and switch on.
Let's do it.
Don't let it get in your head. That's it. Stick to what you're doing. Come on, what are you doing? Stay focused. Stay focused. Get your mind on the job. Forget the crowd. Don't let it get in your head.
What was that? What you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You gotta go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. The jab's working nice.
Back.
Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. There's some bad rounds on.
Let's go.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Put yourself up. Finish the fight now. You're on.
Come on, get your boxing back together. Focus on what you gotta do.
Good shot. Good. He's gone. He's gone.
Time.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off.
Let's fight.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
Breathe. Look at me. You alright?
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Can't...
Do your business.
Very good, thanks.
eased him back into the fight that round. That's